You've heard, these are some hard times to be graduating into. When have there ever not been hard times? There have always been hard times, but trust me, in hard times there are great opportunities, because there's always somebody who cannot run the race. There is always somebody who cannot stay the course. And that is why strong, prepared people are necessary to what? Step into that slot and move forward. I was talking to a friend the other day, and she said, Sheryl, we bought a $750,000 house for $250. $250,000. Didn't have to paint, upgraded the alarm system. All they had to do was what? Move in. Why? Because somebody had to what? Move out. She was there, ready, prepared to what? Move in. So yes, times are hard. But guess what? When they tell me, ooh, times are bad, this is going on, that's going on, I say, I refuse to participate in that. You've got to figure out who you are. And when they tell you jobs are hard to find, trust me, think outside of the box, students. Maybe you don't need a job. Maybe you need to start your own company. Maybe you need to really just do you. You are not your parents' second chance. You are your own first chance. You have two great relationships in this life, one with God and the other one with yourself. And if you've got those two relationships right, everything else is gonna be all right. But I need you on that big day, which is tomorrow morning, to be able to get up, look into the mirror and love what you see. Embrace what you see, because God don't make no mistakes. What does the song say? Sometimes you've got to encourage yourself. Sometimes you've got to speak victory over the test. And the test is just about to begin. But you've heard it. Huston-Tillotson has prepared you to move on to that next step, to that next level of achievement. For some of you, it will be higher education. Some of you, it will be settling down to family. And I don't care what anybody says, if you can raise some healthy, happy children, that is a great achievement. Some of you will go on to achieve things you never, ever, ever dreamed of. Because when I came here to Huston-Tillotson 2 years ago, preparing my one-woman show, sometimes I cry about real women's real stories around HIV and AIDS. I had no idea that it would set me on a journey that would bring me to this moment. Dr. Sheryl Lee Ralph of Humane Letters. See, I thought that I was just doing what I felt had to be done. And I took up a difficult conversation. HIV and AIDS, STDs, sexually transmitted infections and diseases. Because folks don't want to talk about that because we all know folks don't have sex. But when I took that up to talk about it, oh, I was met at sometimes with great resistance. But under the leadership of your president, he said, you know something? This is something we have got to talk about. This is something we must dialogue about. And that one open door opened many for me. So sometimes you've just got to be true to you and do you. And when you do you from your heart, you never know what blessings God and the universe will bring to you. So I encourage you to get right with yourself. I don't want you to ever look at anybody and say, ooh, they think they are that. Because the moment you look at them and say that, what you're saying is, I am not all that. And I want you to be all that. In closing, I want to thank my children for being here with me today. I want to thank this university's leadership for having open minds and creating great new programs that make sure those who come to Huston-Tillotson graduate from Huston-Tillotson. Graduation is an important thing. Like I said, a lot of people will never do what you have done today. They will not be able to stay the course. They will not be able to finish the race. But you have proven that you are the ones who can do it. And your country, this world, needs people just like the 103, 4, 5 of all of you. So I want you tomorrow morning, when you look in that mirror and love what you see, I want you to lift yourself up. I want you to love yourself. I want you to embrace yourself. I want you to encourage yourself. I want you to respect yourself. I want you to accept yourself. I want you to love yourself, because you are the ones who can change this world. And right now, this world needs all of you. My name is Dr. Sheryl Lee Ralph, part of the class of 2009 at Huston-Tillotson University, and I love you in ways you will never completely understand. And I love you, respect you, I lift you up, I embrace you, I dare you to move forward and be the best that you can be. Thank you.